Alright, guys. You guys thought the Madden 21. Can't find my Madden 20 game, so just gonna start over. And yeah, this is Madden 21 now, so here we go. And I'm gonna be starting this Madden 21 NFL season. So,
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels.
between the Houston Texans against the Kansas City Chiefs. Sorry if I couldn't find the Madden 21, so I'm just about to do so. Let's get this on the road.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The KC offense set to go to that as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I said you can't force situations. You just have to let them happen organically. And that's exactly what happened in Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes took over as the quarterback and has become the face of the franchise in the NFL as we now move into the 101st season. Fourth year in the league, an MVP, a Super Bowl title, and a Super Bowl MVP on his resume. 3 huge games in the postseason last year, 10 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions, and 2 more on the ground. He just keeps getting better and better. And every time you watch him play, you want to see more.
Well, the pass is taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by the length of the football for a first down.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes the front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. And in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. It's pretty evident what they want to do, the same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
So when you get a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, should the defense know that? They'd be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry. Mahomes able to find Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
Brought me to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? Man, nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up with 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And I'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another good game that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Start throwing the football 4 for 4 in this one.
He's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about the guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The first carry now. This is Williams. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. It'll wind up getting 4 there on its own, but it will leave them now with a 3rd down situation.
They got the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Intended for Sammy Watkins. Incomplete.
Nice play there before seeing conclusion. To me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go, Williams. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed it right forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Watson on 1st down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Now, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the 1st down throw. Watson stepping up. He'll try and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down. You always worry about those small receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
This is David Johnson, former All-Pro. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Watson again. This is Johnson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. It's a good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
First down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Watson. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Jason Good is going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches on his opening drive, and they're looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Nico Hardman, Pro Bowler last year as a rookie, is deep for KC. They'll send this one into the Midwestern area, and it's a good one. At their own 18-yard line. Well, defending champs heading back out. And the Chiefs, of course, 12-4 last year, expected to be the favorites to win the AFC West for a 5th straight season. Now, Charles, look, we know how difficult it is to repeat in the NFL as Super Bowl champs. What kind of chances do you give KC of doing so?
Well, let's start with the pessimism, right? Because no one has repeated in the NFL as Super Bowl champs since the Patriots in 2003-2004. Well, let's quickly get to the optimism. Patrick Mahomes is back at quarterback and has new big-time contract. Don't forget Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming from LSU. And
this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Mahomes finding his Tyler Kelsey for a big one. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitching catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. they were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than a defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends or really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelsey fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelsey.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. None of us look too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. Texans take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense heading out and have big changes in Houston this year. Of course, DeAndre Hopkins out, David Johnson in. And this is a team that won the AFC South, won a playoff game against Buffalo. It looked for a while like they might win another against Kansas City, but not meant to be. But Charles, what chances do you give this Texans team of capturing another division title?
I give them a good chance, and I know that DeAndre Hopkins leaving cast a pall on that city and how people look at the roster. But this is a good football team. Remember, David Johnson has a chance to really jump his play up again, but they also saw Randall Cobb to catch passes as well. And Deshaun Watson is still their quarterback. Oh, and by the way, J.J. Watt, if they get a full season out of him, the defense is automatically improved. Now, Cobb's going to be the first 7 games of the season. Kansas City, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and, of course, the Green Bay Packers.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was looking down at the schedule, and you started to talk. That is a brutal stretch. I guess we'll know after about week 7 where they stand. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of the side of the 41-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? And the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and a points result, we'll call this play significant.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando with Jonathan Coachman with the highlights and analysis of his first half of action. Watson on target here to Fuller, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
5 yards remain on second down. Out of the gun, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, it's Watson. He'll run it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. For the red zone now, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete. Will pound the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, it's Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Texans passing him in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the sure catch, and put the down marker back to 1.
A shotgun snap for Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And Johnson on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. Let's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now we think we're trying to dial up a 3rd goal.
Well, no, we just seen it. I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you got to run out of your running plays. Fire it into the end zone.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be a touchdown. Deshaun Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Kyrie Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spans 13 plays, and the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Nicole Hardman. And a good return has been stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will have in their locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
3 yards remain for second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete the tight end Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. Guys, we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun, and Cooks hands it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Johnson. And another tackle broken. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. On the play action, it's Watson. On the move to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
We're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Another nice play there by Chris Jones. A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2020. And a 5-year man out of Mississippi State. I would dare say plenty more Pro Bowls for him coming up.
If they want first, they need to get the football to the 32. From the gun, Watson. He's got his targets come. But he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Waiting for the gun. Watson throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Throwing again, Watson. He's got his tight end, it's Fells. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 16. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd goal. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And the step will come inside the 5 of the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and going to add some extra mass. Give the first man through Gillespie, the fullback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal. They don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ultimately, the Chiefs are 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just start back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I just think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Big yards there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good throw, good catch. I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another's head.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
Another catch right there on this drive, Brandon. And that's something they're going to utilize around the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover before he gets going.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 3 yards of final tally. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
Now kick off defense now. You have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick the play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone for the Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
How about what producer Christian McLeod likes to say when they score touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in touchdown city.
Tucker now at the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all total. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this out to the 29. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29. And now out comes Houston. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, we can dip over the runner and find a hole.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, he'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion, you don't usually count for him, and he's earning them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with it, run with it, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. On first down, Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. Hasn't been a linebacker simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go to Johnson again. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Screenplay, Johnson. And past the 35, maybe dropped a yard or just shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
You got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on first and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Johnson, he's been busy this afternoon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Johnson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 about the 4. He's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's third and 2 now. Now the Texans will burn the first of the timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. He's not going to get there. That won't get him close. It was good up in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's a whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a big one coming here for Tiny Fairweather. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's good. And it is good. He splits the end place on the chip shot, and the Texans are going to win the football game. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Well, there you have it. The Houston Texans are winners, 17-14 over the Chiefs. Got destroyed. And I'll be back with another one right after this, after when I set this up. And see you in a little bit.